And I want to now go into your journey as a mother. I know you are a proud mother. How did you integrate responsibilities as a mom along with your career ambitions?
Well, there's no doubt if you ask my children, they would say not well enough. I think as I was just having this conversation with another mom, a working mom, and, you do your best, there's no doubt. Did I make every piano recital? Did I make every, event at a school or whatever? The answer is no. But you got to be where you have to be. My youngest of my two daughters has a lot of mental health issues. And so being in where you have to be, my eldest daughter, that has impacts. So being, very aware of the family dynamic, making sure when you're looking at the school situation, you're at those parent-teacher interviews because they matter. Mm-hmm. Dividing and conquering if you have a spouse, that matters. It shouldn't just fall on moms or just a dad. It's a mom and dad, or a mom and a partner, or a dad and a partner, or whatever your family situation is. Or if you're a single parent, my mom was a single mom. God bless single parents who work, because they have it even harder. And so, I really come back to saying, how did I do it? I didn't do it perfectly, because I don't think it's perfectly done. It's an imperfect proposition. When you have work, you have your family life, and you have your own individual needs. You've got to just make sure over the lifespan, over each year, that you're getting some kind of balance. And so I guess maybe I would say, maybe this is a selfish thing to say, I tried not to pressurize myself every day, every week, every month, but rather look at it over periods of time. And was I generally getting it right? Listen to your kids. It's been hard during the pandemic. My children are in their 20s now. Mm-hmm. I have a child who's almost 30. This is probably one of the hardest times, because when I know they've needed me, it is really hard. I will have to say, I can't call you back right away. I might be 5 hours, which is very unusual.
Right.
Because I just know, and it's like me saying, are you in a life or death situation? Because I just need you to hold it for me a little while. Mm. It's been hard. And we've talked about that, in fact, just recently as a family.
Yeah.
But I was talking to somebody else who said to me, who worked for me years ago, who said that she's a leader now. She said to me, I can remember when I worked for you at 7:45 in the morning, you were on the phone, you had your kids on the phone. It was like, is your homework done? Do you have your backpack? Blah, blah, blah. And then at 4:00, what homework do you have? And she said, and if your kids called during the day, it didn't matter what meeting you were in, that phone call got taken. I had forgotten that. But it's one of those things where I think, okay, that's getting the basics right, but it's the other stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm. And you raised a really good point there, because, as you're in this leadership journey, you have your responsibilities, your accountabilities, but at the same time, your family is also sort of going through some of the impact of what you are facing. So that's really important to acknowledge. And thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. And Michelle, what would you say, if someone is looking to one day be in your shoes as a leader? What other advice do you have? I know you shared such great advice already. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
This is going to seem like strange advice. If you are somebody listening today and you really want to be a CEO or a leader at some level, I would ask you to worry less about what you want to be and worry more about what you want to do. The rest will follow. There are too many people who come into my office and say, I want to be the CEO. And the people who come into my office and say, I want to do great work with great teams, helping and delivering, those are the people who probably should be the CEO.
Mm-hmm. I love that. It's all about the impact, right?
Yeah.
Knowing your why.
Yeah, it's knowing your why, and it's knowing if your journey is about what you want to be, not who you want to be, then I'm not sure you should be a CEO, and just go read Good to Great, and that'll earn that 100%.